Now, as Kenya joins the world in marking World Water Day with a keen focus to leveraging water for peace, it is evident that the perennial issue of water scarcity is not only a thorn in the flesh for those residing in the ASAL regions, but also in the urban areas, including Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Our reporter Elizabeth Atieno visited Nairobi's Mukuru kwa Njenga slum, where residents are forced to look for money in order to purchase the vital commodity.
7 kilometers southeast of Nairobi's central business district lies the famous Mukuru kwa Njenga slum, one of the largest informal settlements in Kenya that is home to over 300,000 people. When we approach this informal settlement, we spot hundreds of empty jerrycans mounted at different water points, painting a clear picture of the scarcity of water in the area. Residents have lined up to purchase the vital commodity. They inform us this has been the norm for more than a decade. However, not all are lucky to access their precious commodity as the water dries up in some water points. But either way, they line up their jerrycans, living by the mantra that every drop counts. David Wamalwa, a father of 5, is on his way to fetch water for his family. He narrates just how difficult it has been to quench their thirst, but more so the financial burden as he is forced to spend not less than 600 Kenya shillings per month to buy water.
Huyo mtu wa mtokoteni akikuletea kufika hapa atakwambia mtungi moja ni 50 bob. Na mtu uko na familia. Ukisema ununue hizi mitungi zote kama mitungi 20. Napata hiyo pesa haipatikani.
While we were escorting Wamalwa to fill his jerrycans, we spot some water pipes from sewage and other potentially contaminated sources seeping into the supply. And this is the same water that residents are using for drinking and cooking, which poses the question of just how safe is this water.
Kwanza unapata hata pipe imetoboka hapo ndani ya mtaro na bado inapitisha tu maji. So si watu tunakunywa tu kwa sababu hakuna otherwise. Utafanya nini? Hawezi kaa hivyo kiu.
Sisi ni kwenda pale mahali tunanunua kwa water vendor, tunamwekewa maji atujui imepita wapi. Ndio naona muda mrefu vile nimekueleza. Hatuwezi maliza zaidi ya 3 months bila kupata cholera hapa Mukuru.
With a population of 54 million, 15 million Kenyans lack access to safer water and 22 million lack access to improved sanitation.
Kama kitu saa 2, juu nilikuwa natoka saa 2. Nakuja napata hakuna maji, naenda kutafuta napata washafunga. Inabidi niombe jirani hata kama jagi moja hiyo siku nitumie nipigie watoto.
Nairobi County has 4 sources of water, namely Kikuyu Springs, Ruiru Dam, Sasumua Dam and Thika Dam. The 4 have an installed daily capacity of 440 million liters, 61 million liters, 20 million liters and 4 million liters respectively. This equates to a production capacity of 525.6 million liters per day against a demand of 870 million liters, which brings about a deficit of 350 million liters of water.
Tuuze. So mimi wanahitaji maji kiasi nyingi sana kwa sababu kwa siku naweza chota 20 liters kama hadi 25 30. Kama kazi iko mzuri unaweza hadi 35.
According to the United Nations in 1990, more than 90% of the population in Kenya's urban areas had access to clean water. Now it is estimated that just 50% of Nairobi's 5 million residents have direct access to piped water. Many residents obtain water from kiosks, vendors and illegal connections.
Leo utapata mzuzi wa maji shilingi 10, kesho upata hakuna, mzuzi wa mbao. Kesho kutwa upate sasa hata uende kuchota unanunua mtungi.
Since 2017, a system of rationing has been in place. Different areas of the city, including the informal settlements, where locals receive water on specific days of the week. Some for a few days and others for just a few hours.
Hata huku wakati kuna tuseme moto imetokea moto, vijana hujitokeza, lakini unapata hiyo maji ya kuzima hata hiyo moto pia ni shida.
Kuwa na storage, saa zile iko tuna store mingi. Saa zile imeenda pande zingine unapata tuko na maji na yesa endelea kupea wateja.
According to the Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company, there is currently about a 25% shortfall in supply to Nairobi homes. To address this, the national and county governments through the Athi Water Works Development Agency are developing the Northern Collector Tunnel Phase 1 water project, which is supposed to be commissioned in 2024 and is expected to deliver an additional 140 million litres of water to the city per day. As Kenya joins the world in marking World Water Day, this year's theme being Leveraging Water for Peace, the United Nations reports that more than 3 billion people worldwide depend on water that crosses national borders, yet only 24 countries have cooperation agreements for all their shared water. Elizabeth Atieno, TV 47.